You mustn't blame me if you don't get on with him.
Why are you being so cagey about this man? Why shouldn't I get on with him?
You don't know him yet. You might not care for him as a constant companion.
Why? What is there against him?
Oh, I didn't say there was anything against him. He's a little queer in his ideas.
What is he? Medical student?
I don't think so. I've no idea what he intends to go in for.
A mystery man, eh?
He's a first-class chemist.
But a little queer in his ideas.
Let's see if he's in here.
This second room? Is that likely?
He was in here yesterday.
Well, he isn't today. Anyway, if he's a chemist, what was he doing in there?
He was beating a cadaver with a cudgel.
Beating a cadaver?
He told me he wanted to find out how far bruises can be produced after death.
Good grief. I hope he confines that sort of thing to the hospital. If I'm going to lodge with anyone, I'd rather prefer them to be the quiet, studious type.
Stamford! I found it! Stamford! I found it! I knew I would!
Dr. Watson, Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
How do you do?
How are you? You've been in Afghanistan, I perceive.
How on earth did you know that?
Never mind. Come and look at this. Now, come on! I found a reagent which is precipitated by hemoglobin and nothing else. Well, you see the significance.
It's interesting chemically, I suppose.
Interesting. It's the most practical medico-legal discovery for years. An infallible test for bloodstains. Once blood has dried, it's impossible to tell the stains from rust or mud or fruit or a dozen other things.
The only important thing about stains is getting rid of them. Who wants to tell them apart?
Some of the vilest crimes of the century have gone undetected because of that very point, Stamford. But no longer. Oh, now we have the Sherlock Holmes test. Now, look here. Get rid of this clutter. Good. Steady on it. There. Now, Doctor, please pass me that needle. Here. Thank you. Now, let's have some fresh blood. Yeah, the blood goes into a litre of water. There. The proportion can't be more than 1 in a million. But add some of this. Yes, and exactly 3 drops of this. There. I say. Beautiful, beautiful. An instant reaction and quite unmistakable. And it works on old blood as well as new. The Sherlock Holmes test.
Congratulations.
There was a case of von Bischoff at Frankfurt last year, and Mason in Bradford, and the notorious Muller, and Lefebvre of Montpellier, and Sampson of New Orleans. Oh, if this test had been in existence then.
What if it had?
Well, they would most certainly all have been hung. Pass me that sticking plaster, would you, Stamford?
To Sherlock Holmes, she is always the woman. I have seldom heard him mention her under any other name. In his eyes, she eclipses and predominates the whole of her sex. It was not that he felt anything akin to love for her. All emotions, and that one particularly, were abhorrent to his precise, analytical mind.
Love. Love is an emotional thing, and whatever is emotional is opposed to true, cold reason.
Which you place above everything else.
Of course, I should never marry myself.
I'd like to see the woman who'd take you on.
Lest I bias my judgment.
I trust that my judgment may survive the ordeal.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Doctor.
It was worth it to see the expression on Horner's face when he came out. Well done, Holmes. No, I mean it. There he was, off back to his family and friends. Did my heart good.
I await with interest your heart-wringing prose version.
Oh, really, old man, can't you let it drop for a second? Well, I must be getting home. It's certainly been a Christmas Eve to remember. And tomorrow, I dare say, I'll even find the children tolerable. Oh, well. Good night, then.
Watson, wait.
Holmes? Good Lord. I had no idea it was so late. Early.
Watson.
Holmes, this is damnably rude of me, but... well, I know you dine very late, as a rule.
Absolutely true, Doctor. Are you about to tell me that I'm ruining my digestion?
Actually, I was wondering if Mrs. Hudson might stretch to providing for two.
For two?
Oh, Mary will have gone to bed hours ago, the whole household. I realise it's a dreadful imposition.
I believe I can tolerate it.
Thank you, Holmes.
Thank you, my friend. Come along, Doctor. Faces to the north, and quick march.
So let us die and never part.
Together for the rest of time.
No more waking,
No more fearing.
nameless,
Endless. Loving. Sharing.
Oh, thank God! Holmes! Can you hear me? Holmes! Awesome! Holmes!
You pulled me out. You pulled me out of it.
I did.
I owe you my thanks. And an apology. It was an unjustifiable experiment, even for oneself. For a friend, I really am. I'm very sorry.
You know that it's my greatest joy and privilege to help you.
It would be superfluous to drive us mad, my dear Watson. A candid observer would certainly declare that we were mad already.
How are you feeling?
I'll never again question your judgment where natural remedies are concerned. I've recovered enough for a short walk, I think.
A walk? Are you sure?
Quite sure. Come on. Let's go together.
Well, isn't that just dandy?
Two pistols pointing at your head, Mr. Evans. And as you Americans would put it, if one don't get you, then the other one will.
Okay. Right. Guess you call the two, Mr. Holmes. Played me for a sucker from the first, I bet. Well, I hand it to you, sir. You had me beat fair and square.
Oh, my God, you treacherous... Watson, you're not hurt. For God's sake, say you are not hurt.
Oh, almost worth it.
What?
The pain. to see that look on your face. A great heart, as well as a great mind.
Nonsense. I was merely worried about the surgeon's bills. Here, let me look.
Oh, no, it's nothing, Holmes. I should know. It's just a scratch. Did you shoot the fella?
No, the second shot was his also, but I laid my revolver along the side of his head. Wild West indeed. Watson, you are certain?
It's just a scratch, Holmes, honestly.
Very well. I'll take that revolver, my friend.
By the Lord, it's as well for you. If you had killed Watson, you would not have left this room alive. Now.
What have you to say for yourself?